shark bait has such
In London,
death.
it's illegal to have sex on a parked motorcycle. Now, you've ridden a motorcycle, have you not?
I have.
Could you do it when it's moving?
Whoa.
That would be tough, right?
That'd be a little bit of a challenge.
Wouldn't it be easier on a parked one? It seems like they should switch that fucking rule over.
I think that's a lot of dudes' fantasies too. I think is the whole biker chick and the.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
But the biker chicks we see, I think, are a little better looking than the average biker.
That's fair. That's fair.
Once me and my daughter are watching a movie, it was a documentary, and they showed real street hookers. And my daughter said, "Oh, who would want?" I said, "No, that's what they look like. They don't look like they show us in the movies. They don't look like that.
Yeah, they're not like Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah, exactly. They look like that. You just have to really want it bad." Okay, that's tiny. I'm the Prince of Pittsburgh. And what a lot of people don't know is we are fictional characters, yet we're real. How do we do it? It's not easy, is it? No, it ain't
Don't
easy.
try this
but we do it. We do it. And I know I've been saying this, but this is what sets people say, what sets your podcast apart? We're the only fucking Category 5 podcast in the universe. Not in Pennsylvania, not in the tri-state area. Only Category 5 in the universe. Find another one, bitch. And if you haven't watched before, we don't do politics. We don't do religion. What do you get here? You get variety. We're like Ed Sullivan. If you don't know who Ed Sullivan is, look it up because he was pretty fucking good in his day. But okay, you're looking for variety. Just in this, and I'm not even going to tell everything. In this, if you hang with us for the next hour, you're going to get numerology. You're going to get letters to Dear Tiny. You're going to get things classy people never say.
Oh,
you say almost all of them, by the way. You're going to get Transylvanian brain freeze. I don't think they're all with a tiny twist, but I think a couple of them you can relate. We got the movie game. Oh, that's right, and I didn't tell you. Now, this is a production meeting. Paul G came through. 56 in a row. Paul G
I've been
came
getting
through
a lot
last week.
of shit for that song.
And you should.
I know.
And you should. And this is a real popular song I picked this week, and I can see you missing it again. We'll see, though. But anyway, between Tiny and Paul G, for those of you that are new, 56, we've played 56 music games, and between the two of them, they're 56 in a row. That ties Joe DiMaggio's record. However, I'll talk about that on the music game. There, I uncovered another fact.
Oh.
We have Argy Bargy, and excuse me, I know I've bitched about the Pirates before, but I do it 2 minutes a month. Some people do every podcast about the Pirates, but damn, we could. And I had something else written, and then I just can't fucking let it go. Onions, coochies, and cat piss. This might be the one you really want to tune into because, see, this is where we're different. Yeah, most people just take the most beautiful women, the current stars.
That's the easy way out.
Yeah. We're onions, coochie, and cat pissing with 90-year-olds. And we're fucking proud of it, damn it. Proud of it.
That's right.
Yeah, 90-year-old women.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to, if you want to know us up close and personal, we're going to do some non-sexual would you rather questions. And we finish off with a quote by Rodney Dangerfield,
Nice.
which is a good one. Our website, Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk.com. We have our pick 3, which is comic strips. Comic strips, your 3 favorite comic strips. And now, what do we even call this thing? Choose 3? That other thing we're doing?
Yeah.
I think it's called Choose 3.
That works.
Okay. We're calling it that for now. Maybe we'll change it next week. Anyway.
That's the working title they call it in the business.
Okay. Is that what they call it in the business?
Yeah, the working title.
Well, thank you. Well, okay. Choose 3. We're having this tournament style.
Ooh.
Tournament style. We have 8 things for you. We have them listed. You don't even have to fucking think. 8 things. You pick your favorite 3 that you would rather have out of the other ones. And you go to the website to see because they're pretty good, actually. You know why? Because I fucking wrote them. That's why they're good. This is no internet shit. This is from me. This is from me.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. Oh, so we're going to have that for 3 weeks. Then we're going to bring a new 8 in. And then we're going to have the finals and play it off. Yeah. Like we talked about with our Would You Rather Women, which we'll probably never do. But we might. We still might do that. March Madness is not far from us.
That's right.
Okay, we also have beer and pizza ratings.
Mm-hmm.
Beer by Miller, pizza by me. And we have lovely photos. And I want you to know our website is rated G.
Yes.
Not this show. By the way, I forgot to tell. We really have had no production meetings this week. What did we get? A designation of last week?
We were rated for last week's episode. For some reason, was adults 18 and older only. So,
and do we know why?
I still never gave me like a specific thing. It says you can fix it or you can appeal it. That's what it was. You can appeal it, but but if you don't know why, the only thing I could think is the images maybe, but I mean, I honestly don't know.
The images were good. I'll give you that. And he's in charge of the images. But yeah, I did like those two.
I went back and listened like the first 30 seconds, and you didn't drop any more F-bombs or anything than you normally do.
I thought it was a little less, actually.
Yeah. So it didn't say. It just said it was flagged for 18, which, look, man, this is 1984 and Tipper Gore PMRC shit. Please tell us we're not for young kids, so that way they'll want to watch it, right? That's,
exactly.
PMRC label, parental advisory, right? Isn't that the tag?
I guess so. And for all you young kids out there, fuck. How about that? All right. Okay. Well, but we're G-rated there. Not here. Not here. This morning before 10 o'clock.
Whoa.
Before 10 o'clock, which
I remember
usually, do you?
Not really.
I had a talk with someone about death.
Ooh.
I had a talk with someone about life.
Wow.
And I had a brief talk with an old flame that I didn't think watched. And she said, no, I watched number 90 last night.
Wow.
So I'm giving shout out to those three. Cox, I hope you live longer than you think you're going to. Brian, happy birthday. And I hope your life goes up to a 7 out of 10. And Betsy, now that I've given your name, don't be turning our shit off now. You got to watch the whole thing. I should have waited and gave those shout outs at the end, and then they wouldn't turn us off.
Yeah.
And you're probably wondering about these glasses.
I was wondering how you're reading through them.
Not only these glasses, they are safety glasses.
Oh.
But I'm going to give some advice. Now, Tiny's going to give you advice in the next segment. Here's some advice. I'm at Dominic's, my favorite bar in Kent this week. Mm-hmm. And this guy, a customer comes in and hands the bartender some things from his work. He said, here's some new things. And it was 2 pair of sunglasses, and I can't remember what the other things were. Mm. And right in front of the guy, the bartender slides over one of the pair of glasses. Here, you want these? To me.
Right in front of him.
Right in front of him. And the guy said, I'm not even supposed to be giving these out. And he said, he's from Pennsylvania. Don't worry about it. So my advice to you, if someone gives you something that you don't really want, wait till they at least go to the pool table before you hand right in front of them. I felt bad doing it. And then I thought, these aren't bad. And now if someone, Zelda's with us here, or live in the cathedral, you never know about flying objects. Mm-hmm. I have safety glasses, so I'm not going to get.
You might need them.
I'm not going to get messed up.
Maybe we get them endorsed. Maybe we can get them to endorse the show.
Yeah, possibly, but I'm not supposed to say I even have them. That's the problem. Okay, I'll try to go through these quick. My grandson, Forbes. Mm-hmm. For those of you that watched before, one time it was kind of my responsibility where he fell out of bed when he was little. Yes. And then later in the day, I had a bad arm and I punched him. I fucking punched him. Well, this past week, and this is really his parents' fault. They were there. Yeah. And I said, hey, is Forbes okay in there? Yeah. I walk in about a minute later. Forbes had climbed over the gate we had, and he's on the middle of the steps, but he was doing fine.
Yeah.
But I said, hey, Forbes, wait there. I'm going to get you. And then he saw me, and he stopped holding on. And, he tumbled. Oh. I prevented him the last 2 steps. He tumbled 6. Would have been 8. And if I had done that, I would be fucking dead. I would be not hurt, dead. But the great thing when you're 16 months old, the only reason he cried is because I yelled like a little bitch. So Jesus. But then, he was fine 2 minutes later. But I'm beginning to think I'm the jinx here, I don't know how much he falls that violently, but it seems like when I'm around, the poor little kid,
It's not us, it's you.
he's either gonna get through this and be tougher, or he's gonna be in for a long fucking life. All right, Huckamuckfuk Megan. I see him in the news like always, and here's the deal. They're doing this Invictus Games, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
So I'm not giving them total shit.
Sure.
But there's pictures all over the damn media. Once again, are there kids anywhere to be seen in any of those photos?
Of course not.
No. The games are up in Canada. I'm sure the kids don't have fucking passports.
Right.
The kids are in LA with their nanny,
Right.
like they are 360 out of the other 365 days a year. And those great parents are doing all these fantastic things. And I told you, I predicted this before. I'll be dead, but one of those two kids is going to be on drugs or killing people or something because their parents were never fucking around. Okay. Well, we're category 5. You don't expect me to be calm here, do you, about this shit? No, we're category 5. Okay. New Scientist magazine.
Right.
I read it so you don't have to. So, and you don't have to.
Right.
Here are 3 headlines from this week. Scorching supersonic winds swirl on a planet 500 light years from Earth.
That sounds like after I had Mexican.
As Chevy Chase said in, was that the First Vacation? Who gives a frog's fat ass? Okay. Orchids have a fail-safe way to pollinate itself.
Oh, well, there you go.
Well, I hope women on Earth don't learn how to do that. There'd be no reason to have us. No reason for the male race.
Yeah.
They could pollinate themselves.
Right.
And okay, I saved the best to last, if I can read this. By the way, next week, this is going to be better because I learned these pens don't work that well. This isn't totally my fault. And I think I found a new pen, but I didn't use it this week.
Okay.
Cryopreserved sperm could one day help with coral breeding programs. There you have it. You don't have to know science. I'm telling you about some wind 500 light years away, about orchids can fuck themselves, and what's that? Some cold sperm.
Yeah,
that
you're going to store it next to Walt Disney and Ted Williams.
Exactly.
He's right there.
Okay, I mentioned I went to Kent this week.
Yeah.
If this is just a little aside, if you're a sports fan, this is why you should think about being a Mid-American Conference fan. Okay, I go to the Kent State, and granted, Kent's not the MAC's not as good as like the ACC and the Big Ten, but they're not that far below it. I mean, usually they give those teams games.
It's not the NEC. I mean,
right? No, right. So me and my wife go to the game, and parking's free right across the street.
Nice.
I mean, you park, you walk across the street, go up some steps, you're there.
Yep.
Okay. You walk in, free T-shirt day, and it's almost that every time.
Go.
So grab a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Beers were only $2 up till game time. So I wanted to get 2 at a time. Lo and behold, I go, there's a table over it. The T-shirts were here on a table. You just grab your own. You could probably grab 10. I go over here, and they're giving away ice scrapers and tote bags and koozies. So I grabbed 2 koozies. Actually, I grabbed one, then I went back. And they said, "You're back?" I said, "Yeah, I need 2 beers."
Yeah.
So koozies, tote bags, ice scrapers, and there was other shit I didn't even see everything.
Yeah.
All for free. Okay. Our section, 1 free Chick-fil-A sandwiches. So we get that passed out.
Nice.
We also got coupons for $10 off MacBid. Most of you don't know what that is. I actually knew what it was. So people gave me theirs. I think we have 6 or 7 coupons.
Nice.
But then,
What is it for? A coupon for
MacBid is...
I know MacBid. I'm
okay, $10 off.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's not a bad deal.
Okay, so everything's great until what I'm about to tell you now.
Oh, no.
Story of my life. There's a timeout, and I see a cameraman smiling at me with the camera right there. It's not on yet.
Yeah.
The camera's right on
Are
me.
you dressed in your current?
Something very similar. Very similar. Yeah, I'm pretty popular there. I get a lot of people telling me, "Hey, nice shirt."
I'm sure.
Everyone else dresses drab and fucked up. I'm the only one because I'm category 5. Not only here at the podcast, in my whole life, I'm category 5. And they get to see my shirt a lot because I have to pee a lot during these games.
2 beers at a time, no wonder.
Yeah, and we get good seats, but then I have to go out and so I have to walk on the floor.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
I mean, there's no back way to go to the bathroom.
Right.
I have to go out on the floor to go pee.
Right.
Anyway, here's my sorry story. Camera's there. And all of a sudden, it's on. And I glance up, and I'm on the scoreboard, the big scoreboard.
Course.
And I'm drinking a beer, and I go like that. And then I thought, he keeps it on, but I could tell something was missing.
Yeah.
So I start dancing. I think it's the dance cam, okay?
No, very.
It was the fucking kiss cam. I fucked up. I didn't know.
Whoops.
I didn't.
Oh.
So he kept it on me, waiting for me.
You didn't make your move.
Yeah, I didn't do it because I didn't know. And then the couple in front of me that I knew, they gave a half-ass kiss, and they won a real nice box of candy, chocolate-covered strawberries or some shit.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and that should have been mine. But with all that other shit I already had, that was mine. But
Yeah,
I thought it was the fucking dance cam, not the kiss cam, So anyway,
You think you've been in enough games, you'd know the kind of how the thing.
you would
works
think
at this
that,
point.
wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? Yeah. Well, I can tell you, my life's been the first 2 paragraphs of the penthouse letter, and then I never get to that third one there.
Right. Right.
Okay. Finally, for the intro to be done, we got some numerology.
Ooh.
That's pretty half-assed, except for the first part.
Okay.
These people are 91 years old.
Good
This
Lord.
one's still okay. Listen to this: Willie Nelson,
Yeah.
Yoko Ono,
Ugh.
Carol Burnett,
Mhm.
Michael Kane,
Mhm.
Joan Collins,
Mhm.
Roman Polansky,
Mhm.
Hubie Brown, Barbara Feldon. You probably don't know her, right?
That's the only one I didn't know.
Okay, she was in Get Smart. She was the original Get
Oh,
Smart.
no
She
way.
was his. Not only was she his girlfriend, she was. What was he? 86 or 99?
Yeah, something like
She was the other one.
Yeah,
whatever
right,
it was.
whatever. Yeah.
I usually know that, but I have been drinking.
Yeah.
And Barbara Feld's from Pittsburgh, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Willie Nelson, Yoko Ono, Carol Burnett, Michael Kane, Joan Collins, Roman Polansky, Hubie Brown, Barbara Feldon. Who do you want to have lunch with?
Hubie Brown.
Hubie Brown?
Yeah, I know he just retired and whatever. They did a big to do, but the basketball shit that dude knows, that would be awesome to hear story. He's a good storyteller too. So
You are correct. I know him.
you don't like him?
Well, I liked him.
Oh no.
He didn't like my brother.
Oh, what'd your brother? Because
Well,
of the thing?
My brother said some bad things about Duke after he graduated, and
Heaven forbid.
Hubie took big offense to it.
course he
Apparently,
did.
I got that secondhand, but from a good secondhand. So, yeah, I'm afraid Hubie might beat me up if I had lunch with him. So, I guess we talk about Willie Nelson enough. I think Roman Polansky.
That was going to be my other one.
because
Yeah.
Sharon Tate and all that stuff.
Right.
He must have some more insight than what we have on the
That's
Charles Manson
right.
stories.
Right. No, that's right in my wheelhouse too.
Okay. Well, now we go downhill. So we're
Uh-oh.
going to go through quick. People born in 91, I wasn't happy at all. Maybe I'm too fucking old. But the 2 best I could find are Tyler, the Creator, and Ed Sheeran.
Okay.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
fuck it. I know we don't want to have lunch with either of those 2. Number
He's a good
91.
musician, but it's
Yeah.
he's just not my thing.
No,
Anyway.
me either. Number 91. This is okay.
Oh.
Sergei Fedorov
Mhm.
and Steven Stamkos. I
Oh,
know you're not.
Stamkos.
You a hockey guy?
I know both of those names.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kevin Greene.
Of course.
So we might as well go all sports here.
Yeah.
It said Dennis Rodman was 91 somewhere. Was he?
Chicago.
Really?
Mm.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Okay.
he started wearing weird numbers from Chicago on.
Gee, Dennis Rodman doing something weird.
Well,
Who would have thought?
he was fairly. I mean, he was. He didn't start. So when he was in Detroit, he was number 10, and he was normal.
Mm-hmm.
Then when they moved him to San Antonio, he still wore 10, but that's when his hair got all funky, and then he went off the rails from there. I think he was 73 when he played for the Lakers. So he's been a bunch of weird.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gee, that's hard to believe.
yeah.
Okay, so we have hockey, we have football, we have basketball. I thought I got to go for a baseball guy, right?
Yeah.
Hideo Nomo apparently was number
really?
91. I didn't know that, but here's one. Okay, speaking of the what I'm going to talk about in Argy Bargy, a fucked up organization.
Oh boy.
Omar Alfonso in the Pirate organization is a catcher. Have you ever heard of him?
I have not.
Me neither. I read everything about the Pirates. I am the biggest diehard there is. I've never heard of Omar Alfonso, but he's 91. So
There you go.
he'll probably get good in about 4 years, and we'll fucking trade him. Okay. And the only decent thing I could find. Okay.
Oh, boy.
The country code to India. We do have India people that listen.
We do a lot.
Yeah, we have a lot. If you want to call anyone and talk about Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk or anything else, but I imagine it would be us. If you dial 011, then 91, that's how you get to India direct.
There you go.
All right. So,
and they seem to find me all the time on my home number. I don't know how. It must be a lot easier to go the other way on the phone.
Well, we'll have to look into that. I don't know. You had to bring it down a notch, didn't you? Yeah. Okay. All right. But we are still going to be category 5 in the next segment, and then the next segment, and then we're going to keep going. We're going to keep this up, and we got Dear Tiny coming up.
Dear Abby, my feet are too long. My hair's falling out and my
Welcome
rides
back.
are all wrong.
Right here we have living legend Zelda joining us for this Dear Tiny. We have 2 letters, count them 2.
Mm-hmm.
This first one, this is from Eddie from Farrell. And Eddie said, Dear Tiny, is it possible for a man to be in love with 2 women at the same time?
Ooh. It's possible to love 2 women at the same time, but in love? Oh, I don't think so. I don't think it's possible.
You don't think so?
I don't. Listen, if you're talking, some Vicodin and some alcohol and some hot tub, yeah, I can love a couple women, but
you can't be in love with them.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm capable of that.
Well, this is an analogy, not quite answering the question. This guy walked into his psychiatrist and said, I got one question for you. Can a man fall in love with an elephant? And the psychiatrist said no. And he said, well, then do you know where I can get rid of an engagement ring this big? See, we sometimes go off on tangents on Dear Tiny.
Right.
And other things too.
Right.
Okay. You did not hear this question.
Uh-oh.
I gave you that first one about, 15 seconds
Yeah,
before we
like
went on air? So you had lots of time to prepare. You haven't heard from, you haven't known this one. This is from Cheswick Charlie.
Oh.
Cheswick Charlie. He says, Dear Tiny, I've been told to drink a lot of water by my doctor, but I'm afraid I'll get water on the knee. Is this a real fear?
I think
we don't have a real smart clientele that watches the Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk.
Charlie. This is Cheswick
Charlie. Yeah. First was Eddie from Farrell. This was Cheswick Charlie.
Yeah. Charlie, I'd tell you to stay hydrated, but you got to watch those trick knees. You got to watch with those, man. They're nothing to mess with.
Okay. Well, I have nothing more to add. That's Tiny pretty much said it all there. I did have something else I was going to say, but I fucking forgot already.
Oh, no.
So,
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty early in the show for that too, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we gained a new visitor from down the Cheswick way. I had a maintenance guy here this week, and he was very interested in our show to the point I gave him some stickers and business cards.
But do you think he's watched yet?
I think he has, actually. He had to actually, he's from New Ken, which that's all the same.
It's pretty damn close.
Yeah, they're all the same fucking. Yeah.
New Ken, Springdale, Cheswick.
Oh yeah, 601. So he had to drive from here, which that's like an hour and a half. I would take, give or take, So maybe he listened
he
to
drove here to fucking fix your shit.
It did, yeah.
Your $80,000 toy.
Here we go.
Yeah, he has Barlow money. Barlow money.
No. So my guess is he listened, because my advice was listen to the most recent.
Okay, here's the deal. What's his name? You don't even fucking know.
Nick.
New Ken Nick. If you're watching this, get in touch with Tiny and we'll get you a shirt.
There you go.
And I met a guy at Dominic's named Dave who claimed he was going to watch a lot. If you watch this damn thing, you get in touch and I'll give you a t-shirt too.
There you go.
Okay, so we'll see if those two actually came through. Anyway, if you want to be classy, stay tuned because I have a list of things not to say.
All right, Dive Bar Talk's your song. We're doing another take. Let's try it out.
Welcome back, Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk. This segment, sometimes we tell a story. Sometimes we do a lot of different things here because we're variety.
Right.
We're not just category 5. We're variety.
Well versed.
Yeah, very well versed. So this is a list that I got off the internet. And then I'm going to give you a little spoiler alert. I added a few at the end of my own. But these are things classy people never say.
Ooh.
So you're, unfortunately, as I was reading these today, you're on the bad end of this
No,
one.
there's no way.
Well,
I guarantee.
Okay, well, we'll each one will go.
Go ahead.
Number 1, it's not my fault. Do you say that?
Never.
Oh, bullshit. Bullshit.
No, there's just like us losing the music thing at Bamboo. That wasn't my fault.
That's exactly that's exactly what it says.
No, wasn't my fault.
Yeah.
I carried us.
Yeah, just like you're carrying you and Paul G in the music game. He used to get it right every fucking week. I don't get a hold of him when you get it right. Seemed like I've been talking to Paul G. When we worked together, I didn't talk to him this much.
I've actually not had a very good run there for quite a while. I was doing okay for a minute. And then you said you were going to make them easier. I feel like since you made them easier, it's gotten harder. Anyways.
That song last week, I looked up classic rock. It put it number 1. Number 1.
I had everything about it but the fucking song. And I kept saying Dream On in my head. I'm like, I know it's not Dream On. It's the other one. And I couldn't fucking think of the name.
All right, can I get back to
Go ahead.
this? Okay, number 2. These are things classy people do not say. That's why he says most all. We already covered number 1 that he says all the time. I hate to brag, but.
Oh, I never. No,
you don't say that?
I'm the most humble guy you know. Absolutely. It's my best quality.
Okay, you definitely say number 3. Number 3, that's not my problem. You say that. I was going to say daily. You might say that hourly. That's not my problem. That's number 3.
Go ahead.
Number 4, you say more than number 3. I don't care what people think. And these aren't the ones that I made up. These are the ones off the internet.
What's the difference between ignorance and apathy? I don't know, and I don't care.
Right. Okay, this really, someone who made this list must follow you around. Number 5, I already know that.
Oh, well, listen, people are stupid. No, that's not me.
Number 6, that's just how I am. This is you.
No.
This is you to it.
This is your conjured up image of me.
No, this is you.
No,
this is you.
No, this isn't me.
Number 7. Damn, I didn't really read these that close. Number 7. I don't have time for this. You say that all the time.
No, it's a little. I say I'm very busy, very important, but I am. That's the difference. These are just excuses people make.
Okay. Well, you shouldn't say this. I don't know if you do or not. Number 8. I don't need any help. No. You say that?
I'm very independent.
It's okay. Then you do say that. You are not a classy person. We're finding that out.
What the fuck makes you say you need help? Makes you classy? That's
hey, I didn't. These aren't mine
that's
yet.
Terrible.
We aren't down to mine.
Terrible
yet.
List.
We aren't down to mine.
Go ahead.
Number 9. I'm too busy to listen. I don't know if you say it, but you definitely act that out. By the way, beer night's this Thursday.
It is, yeah.
Okay. Actually, some people might be coming.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, supposedly. Okay.
I'm going to be there Monday, too, for lunch.
Why?
We're getting together with my old boss from the bank. And Bob Adams will be there again. Well, I can say his name because I'll buy his lunch if he watches this show. I'm keeping my money.
Most people that we know don't openly admit they don't watch. He openly admitted to our face. No. Last time we saw him.
Yeah.
No.
Right.
Okay. Number 10. I don't do apologies. Once again, I don't know if you say that, but that's definitely what you think.
I don't do anything I have to apologize for.
So there's 10 things classy people don't say, and you regularly say 8 of them. 8 of them.
No way.
Okay, you ready what I added?
Go ahead.
Okay. These are 10 things. No, not 10. These are 6 more classy people don't say that I came up with. I forgot to wipe myself. I don't know if you say that. And another one I came up with, classy people don't say this. Can you buy me a hooker?
Oh, no.
Classy people don't usually say this either. Hey, let's go throw apples at the kids on the playground.
I'm up for that.
I knew you would be. This is something that most classy people don't say. Did that fart smell? Well, I got two more.
Okay.
I got two more.
Go ahead.
Yeah, classy people would not say this. Guess what I just put in that food that you just ate? Classy person wouldn't say that.
No.
They might do it, but they wouldn't. And the last thing that this is of my list that a classy person would not say, bathing is overrated. I think you have said that.
I shower every other Saturday, whether I need it or not.
That's basically the same thing. Basically the same thing.
There's another thing that classy people don't say.
Okay.
Tune in to Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk.
Boy, you. I wish you wouldn't have brought that up. Yeah. You're right. Yeah. If you're watching this, you know for a fact that that's true. Yeah. Okay. We better move on.
Yeah.
We got Transylvanian brain freeze coming up.
Transylvania brain freeze.
Transylvanian brain freeze. Come and get it. Come and get it.
Looks like you're doing
yeah. Zelda's coming to get it.
Work.
Zelda's coming to get it. Okay.
The camera.
All right. Yeah, this is a big segment. So even though we don't think it's our most popular, maybe it should be.
Yeah. I like that. That's one of the best names, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
We've changed category names
almost. Yeah, we
all the way.
We got to come up with a few more,
but they're good. They're good ones.
We wouldn't give you bad ones because that's just not how we work.
That's right.
We might not be classy, but we try to give you what we got.
Yeah.
Okay, I got 4 facts of the week. Mm-hmm. Let's see. These are all overseas, I think.
She definitely hit the camera or something.
Did she?
It's not crooked, but it's not straight.
Okay, well, we do not edit. We tell you that. So if Zelda hit the camera, This is
what you get.
You just do your best out there. I'm trying to find. Okay, this first one's from the UK. The second one's from Malaysia. The third one's from China.
Wow.
And the fourth one's from Denmark. How about that? We are worldwide, not only category 5, but worldwide category 5. That's why we're the only one in the universe.
That's right.
Most podcasts just talk about domestic shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Not us.
That's right.
Okay, a British woman, Rihanna Evans. She's 25. She harasses her boyfriend's former partner with videos of her breaking wind. And what she films it by placing the camera on her bottom and passing the gas. Now,
talk about classy.
For real, I should have added that, shouldn't I? Okay, she got arrested for this.
Good.
She was sentenced to a year of rehabilitation sessions. What the fuck? How do you rehabilitate someone that films himself farting?
Let's see. Here's where I am not in favor of the criminal in this one. I know we always talk about, not in favor of the criminal.
Plus, okay. You know why they say, why do farts smell? So deaf people can enjoy them too. Watching a person fart, that's not even a thing, is it? That's not a thing. That's not a thing. So Rihanna, I hope your boyfriend fucking dumped you.
Exactly. I hope they end up.
If he didn't, he's a sicko.
Yeah.
Okay, this should be you. Matter of fact, this might be a side gig for you.
Wow.
Okay. Just the first 3 words. Bearded, shaggy-haired Shazali Sulaiman.
Oof.
He's of Malaysia.
Right.
He's a villain for hire.
Oh.
And here's what he does. He put in his ad, are you tired of your partner thinking you are weak? I can help you prove them wrong.
Oh.
And what he does is he goes and harasses the guy's girlfriend, finds out where she's going to be.
Yeah.
And then the boyfriend challenges him, and he kind of backs off. He said, no one gets hurt. It's safe. It's kind of like WWE.
Wow.
Yeah. Now, he charges $22 on weekdays and $33 on weekends. Don't you think you get more?
If he's doing it right, I would hope. Yeah.
Why don't you? How much would you charge?
I don't know about charge. This goes back. Did you watch Sopranos back in the day?
Somewhat.
Wasn't it Bobby Bacalao that got shot in the butt to try to make himself seem more legit?
Okay.
Very similar to this, right?
I don't remember.
It doesn't
that.
matter.
But see,
that's not a bad gig.
I've seen people like challenge you to shit in a bar, and you said that happens a lot. So yeah, this should be a good thing for you, right?
And it's definitely a gimmick, to go in and back off and whatever. Yeah, that's an easy one.
Shazali has the Malaysian market wrapped up, but I imagine you could do it here in fucking Mercer.
We could make it a part of the dive bar thing,
for sure. Okay. Come to beer night. He challenged Tiny. He'll back down for just $22. Okay, now we're going to China. Huang Ping. I don't make up these words, these names. He's a homeowner in China, and I hope you can find a picture of this because it's worth it.
Okay.
The government wanted to put a major roadway, but his house was in the way.
I've seen this.
Have you seen this?
It's huge.
Yeah. He kept holding out for more money and more money. Finally, their final offer was $220,000 and 3 properties. And he kept thinking he was going to get more. So he said, no. So the Chinese government said, fuck you.
Yeah.
They built the highway. Like I said, I hope you find the picture.
Yes.
They built it around it. And he needs to leave and enter his house through a concrete tunnel underneath.
Yes. I've seen this thing. Yes. And it's monstrous.
Oh, it is.
Yes.
It is. Huang said, I do regret it a bit. It feels like I lost a big bet.
You sure did, you moron.
And I'm not sure what the resale value on that's going to be.
Come on,
I don't know.
What's a word? Yeah, good luck selling that one. And 3 properties over there. You think?
I'm surprised they offered him 220. I thought they'd just say fuck you at the beginning.
I thought that if you don't do what you want, they just fucking take you out.
Right,
you're done.
They did it to those people in that square.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, one more.
Yeah.
This is from the Danish island of Zealand.
Ooh.
And I had to look this up. Zealand houses Denmark's capital, Copenhagen.
There you go.
So it's not like bullshit. This is like a real place.
Yeah. Home birthplace of Metallica's own Lars Ulrich.
Oh, really? Okay. Wow. You're just you know so much except when it comes to the music game, which you think you fucking know about.
No, I don't. Again, you've manifested this persona of me for the humanoids.
You talk shit for so long about how you know this and how you fucking know that. And now we put you to the test and I give you these layups and you can't even make a fucking layup.
Not even close.
And by the way, we do drink here, so you don't have to. We've mentioned that before. But today, this is medicinal because I am a little bit sick.
Yeah.
And this is probably counterproductive. But I'm doing it for you.
Right.
I'm doing it for you, the home viewer.
Right.
Okay. All right. In that part of Zealand, that Danish island, an amateur fossil hunter, he discovered a 66 million year old deposit of fossilized vomit.
How do you prove that?
Oh, no. The upchuck is believed to come from a shark who'd eaten hard-to-digest sea lilies.
You just weren't agreeing with him.
That's right. Well, I mean, all of you out there know when you eat a sea lily, they don't go down easy.
And they didn't have Rolaids back then.
No, they didn't. Not for the sharks anyway. Jasper Milan, he's the curator of the Geo Museum. This is what he had to say. This is a funny story that the world can relate to. Journalists like a story about vomit. And I think you know that too. How often do you pick up your newspaper or your tablet and read about vomit?
Hey, you know.
Every day. All right. That's it for Transylvanian Brain Freeze. We come up with the movie game. Welcome. It's the movie game. Okay, in the movie game, I give Tiny and you character, 6 characters, and then I give 2 actors in the movie. And you try to guess the movie in the year. And now Tiny can't do this, but you can do it. You can pause to think about it for a while, but
Don't cheat.
don't cheat. No.
Terrible.
I told you, our website is G-rated.
Yeah.
We're maybe not so G-rated every week, but we don't condone cheating on any level
right.
unless you're going to make money off of it.
That's different.
Yeah.
Very
Then
different.
cheating's okay.
That's right.
If you're going to get a better grade.
Yes.
If wait, we don't know if people under 18 are allowed to watch this week.
Not
right?
we won't know until
Okay.
Yeah.
If you're going to get a better grade, cheat.
Yes.
If you're going to make some money, cheat.
Yes.
But not too much.
Yeah.
If you cheat for too much money,
That you're gonna get caught.
soap it up, pal.
That's right.
All right, let's get to the game, huh?
Let's do it.
All right, see if you can get. Oh, by the way, I didn't. That's right. A living legend, Jim Cox, got it on the first name last week.
Whoa.
Alex Gintner or Kittner, I don't even remember.
Oh,
He got it
yeah.
off the first one. Not only that, he gave me a fun fact.
Yeah.
Alex Kittner was in the first Jaws.
Yeah.
The second Jaws, he went in to be an extra.
Oh, jeez.
And they started to sign him up, and then they said, wait a minute, you died in Jaws 1. You can't be in. So thank you for that, Cox.
I still should have gotten credit for that.
No, you
I-
didn't.
yeah.
You didn't. Sorry.
Just for knowing what's his name. I don't even remember. Roy
Roy
Scheider.
Scheider.
Yeah. I should get it just for that.
You said, no, because that was like your second guess, and that wasn't even your fucking guess. Let's get to this. Let's move on. Here's more
Live in the
advice.
now.
This isn't from Dear Time. Yeah. Now and in the future. Don't worry about the fucking past.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. See if you can get it off this. Cox, see if you can get this. Betty. How many of you haven't? Kevin Clean.
Oh, boy.
Oh, you're not going to get this.
Uh-oh.
Cash the Pimp. Waltzer.
Wow.
That's one name.
Okay.
V and Tom Wheeler. That's Betty, Kevin Clean, Cash the Pimp, Waltzer, V, Tom Wheeler.
Holy shit.
Okay, here's your I knew you haven't seen this. I guarantee you. Ed Harris, Melanie Griffith.
Oh, boy.
Don't even think because you're not going to.
I don't think I know this one at all.
And here, okay, this is how retentive he is.
I mean, Ed Harris goes back to like the 86, like Abyss. Wasn't he in the Abyss?
Can I go on?
Go ahead.
2 weeks ago, we talked about Melanie Griffith and Onion's Coochie and Cat Piss. I talked about this movie she was in. I said, in the next 5 weeks, I'm going to put this on the movie game. And you totally forgot it. You don't even remember us doing that.
I don't remember talking about it.
I thought Melanie Griffith, you might think, oh, yeah, you said, no, you don't even remember.
I remember looking up pictures of her at some point.
Well, yeah, who would? Okay. The name of the movie is Milk Money. Milk Money. You can still guess a year. I guess what the fuck.
I mean, I don't know. I'll say 89.
94.
Yeah, see.
That's closer than you usually come. Okay, now here's the bad thing about poor Milk Money. It cost $20 million to make, and it only made 18.
Yeah, see, that's
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm justified here. See, I'm not wrong.
Okay. You're wrong. But here's where I was wrong too. When we talked about this, and I was sure I was right.
Yeah.
It was not filmed in Pittsburgh.
Oh,
It was filmed in Cincinnati. And I saw a scene at the beginning where they rode their bikes and you could see the city over the hill.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, yeah, that's Pittsburgh. But no, it was Cincinnati. And here, the second thing, here's the reason I realized I wouldn't even have seen this.
yeah.
But they said one of the extras in the movie was 14-year-old Kevin Youkilis, future
Oh,
first
yeah.
baseman of the Red Sox,
Sox.
won 2 World Series.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, he didn't grow up in Pittsburgh. What the fuck would he be doing? And said, no, he grew up in
I
Cincinnati.
mean, really, what Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, same fucking
There's
thing.
kind of hills and shit like that.
shitty concrete ashtray stadiums in the 90s. and-
Right.
Yeah. What's
Okay.
the difference?
So anyway, and one more thing about this. You'll like this one.
Go ahead.
At the beginning of the movie, there was these 3 kids that were 14 years old. And they went to Melanie Griffith, who was a hooker, and she was broken. They said they'd pay her to see her tits.
Yeah.
And she said, yeah. So
Heck
she
yeah.
they wanted more, but she said, no, this is all you get.
Yeah.
But in real life, because they were underage,
Mm.
she had to put Post-its over her nipples.
Oh, boo.
I know.
What
I
the
know.
hell?
Get a 14-year-old. Hey, by the way, if you're 14, keep watching this, even if it's YouTube says you can't.
Just lie to the
yeah,
internet. They
yeah.
don't fucking
Fuck, all you
care.
do is check one box.
Just put.
That's all you got to
yeah.
do. But yeah, that kind of sucks, doesn't it?
I'd be really pissed.
Post-its. I mean, nipples are nice, but
Yeah.
shouldn't she have to
Gonna
put
see
cardboard on the rest of her?
Something. Yeah. No. No. Hopefully they at least got some like bottom boob cleavage or something out of it.
Oh, I'm sure they did.
Yeah.
And if they came and put the Post-its on while they were,
There you
they
go.
probably were taking
Yeah,
a look.
I
Anyway.
would've.
Okay. Oh, me too.
Especially her. She was still getting it done then.
Oh, she was very
Yeah.
much so. Very much so. Okay. Milk Money, 1994. He's 0 for 2. Now we're going to see if he, instead of Paul G, can put this ahead of Joe DiMaggio. Fun time's over. Tiny and Paul G are going for number 57. This would break Joe DiMaggio's record with the Yankees. He hit in 56 consecutive games. And what I do is I give the lyrics, and you can pause, but don't cheat. Tiny can't pause, but I give the lyrics. If he doesn't know the title of the song, then I may sing it for you. And yeah, I think I can sing this one too.
Ooh,
I know I'm a little sick, but I'm pretty confident on this one. And Tiny tries to get the title, and you too, because you're included. You're included. Not like these other things where we're just doing shit. No, you're part of this fucking show. I know you don't want to admit that, but you are. So he tries to get the title, the name of the artist or group, and what year. But if the title is what keeps the streak going.
Right.
You ready?
Let's do it.
All right. You never close your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips. And there's no tenderness like before in your fingertips. You're trying hard not to show it, baby. But baby, I know it.
You've lost that love and feeling.
Okay, wait a minute.
Great scene in Top Gun. It's a good scene.
I'm pissed you got it. I want to sing that thing.
And your girl's in the Top Gun. That's your girl.
Oh
from
yeah,
Top
yeah.
Gun,
That
Kelly,
I met.
right?
Yeah. As soon as she met me, she turned gay.
Hey.
Story of my life. Kelly McGill.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was looking good that day, though.
Yeah.
She doesn't look so good now.
Yeah.
Last time I saw her, but no, when I met her, she Kelly and me. If my wife wasn't with me, I think we had a future.
See?
Yeah. I don't think she'd be gay to this day right now. But yeah, okay. Who sang "You Lost That Love and Feeling"?
Is this the Righteous Brothers?
Wow! Oh, I never thought you'd get that. Okay, can you go for the trifecta? You Lost That Love and Feeling by the Righteous Brothers. And what year was this song released?
I don't know. This is a complete.
Everything you
1962. I honestly.
Oh, that's close.
Oh, really?
64. 64. Okay, You Lost That Love and Feeling. Righteous Brothers, 64. Now, that's the good news.
Oh, no.
Here's the bad news. I was reading about Joe DiMaggio and his hit streak.
Oh, yeah.
When he played for the San Francisco Seals, which is a minor league team,
Okay.
he had a 61-game hitting streak. So 56 is no longer the benchmark, just even for Joe DiMaggio. I was looking for a new streak. I thought I'd find like somebody, Joey Chestnut. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, sure.
But no, I just had to look. I had to hit one little button. Joe DiMaggio is 61 for the San Francisco Seals. So, Paul G, you can relax.
Yeah.
Tiny came through 57, but now you need 4 more to actually tie Joe DiMaggio.
Wow.
I'll be back with Argy Bargy. Speaking of baseball, I got some bitching to do.
Uh-oh.
Tiny just mentioned off the air that I haven't peed yet, and I haven't, but it's coming pretty damn soon. Probably after this might be quick, but you might want to add in here. I'm going to argue bargy. I had something all written up, and then I just can't take it anymore. I don't know how many of you are baseball fans out there, and this will be quick. It'll be 2 minutes. But the team that I am a fucking diehard fan is the worst professional fucking organization in any sport. I apologize. I know I do this once in a while, but damn. Okay, we need some help. We have the best young pitchers. We're on the cusp of being good. We're on the cusp. Who do we sign in the last month? Adam Frazier and Tommy Pham. We could have signed Adam Sandler and Tommy Lee Jones and been better fucking off. At least we'd have been entertained. Adam Frazier, he's 33. He hit 202 last year. Tommy Pham, he's 37. He's going to be 37. He did hit 248, but I think we're going to platoon him with Sawinski, who hit 182. Now, there's always a chance you get lucky. And that's what we're all, as fans, that's what we're hoping for. But as an organization, you're not supposed to be hoping for luck. Sure, they're both veterans, and maybe they'll catch lightning in a bottle for a couple months. They're not going to keep it up, but maybe it'll be enough with our pitching that's going to keep getting better.
Sure.
But signing those two just fucking blow my, when we need some fucking help, and not a lot. No. We got a pretty good fucking team, but that's the two we fucking signed. And then, okay, spring training started 2 days ago. The night before spring training starts, the one guy we traded for during the year, and even the trade, we traded a fairly proven pitcher for a guy with potential. Potential is a French word meaning not worth a fucking damn yet. That's what potential means. And we trade for Spencer Horwitz, who had played a half a year in the major leagues,
and everyone else. The Pirates always try to act like they're smarter than everybody else. Everybody else has this guy as a lefty bat platoon situation. And they just anoint him the starting first baseman. Everybody else says he's the platoon guy.
Right. They did anoint him as the starting first baseman, but he shows up with a cast on his fucking wrist because he just had surgery and he's out 2 months. That's when the season starts.
Yeah. So
now we don't have a first baseman. We don't have a right fielder because we fucking signed those other two clowns. And now we don't have a first baseman. The two easiest positions to find someone.
Yeah.
And I was going to get into payroll. That's enough. But to sign two fuckheads that when we just for a couple million more, we could have fucking done something. Well, I will say this. Okay. The average payroll, 151 million. We're going to put out an amazing 65 million this year. The Dodgers, 303 million. We're putting out 65 fucking million and paying for these fuckheads. That, like I said, hopefully.
I actually like the guy as a person. Adam Frazier as a dude is
great.
It has nothing to do with that. It's the
signing
itself.
And Pham, I read about him. He's a locker room guy that'll get on people that don't try, and I think that's good. But goddamn, you know what? I want some. They are good guys. I want an asshole that can fucking hit home runs. And every year they get these left-handers. Oh yeah, it's a short right field porch. All they do is fly out the right field. They never fucking put it over the goddamn wall. Or they put one in the river once, and everyone says, "Oh yeah, that's great." But then the other 9 times they fucking strike out. So I'm sorry, I might have gone over 2 minutes, but
we're gonna be 18 and over after that.
Yeah, I guess so. But holy shit, if you're a Pirate fan, you know what I'm fucking talking about. Damn! That's my Argy Bargy. Welcome back, Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk. This is our most popular segment. It used to be, what did we call this?
Oh, well, it was F, Marry, Kill originally.
Oh, that's right.
And then it was chili, etc.
Okay, that's right. And now it's onions, coochie, and cat piss, which is definitely a better title, but if you're tuning in for the first time, you have no idea what that is. And here's what we do. We pick a group of women. In this case, this is pretty sick.
Yeah.
I can't believe you came up with this.
Of course.
It's 7 women that are all 90 years old. All 90. Yeah. And we pick between F, Marry, Kill. You know what that is. But We also pick between pouring chili on somebody, playing hopscotch with somebody, going to Arby's with one of the women. Each woman gets one of these, by the way. At Arby's, you have the beef and cheddar with the Arby's sauce, but it can get messy, so you got to be a little careful. You go up the St. Louis Arch with one of these people, but when you get off, the elevator closes and they break. So you're up there. Weirdly enough, you're up there with her and you and Willie Nelson, who's 91, by the way. He was in our numerology.
That's right.
You go to Afghanistan with one, you're in a crawl space for 2 days, which could be pretty good, although I'm not sure with a 90-year-old. The crawl space would be as much fun as it would be with.
It's going to smell like pee after.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. If at best. And then, but after the 2 days, usually that's the good 2 days, and then you have to get out of Afghanistan. But in this case, the worst part might be in the crawl space with a 90-year-old for 2 days. And then the last choice is driving to Centralia, Illinois, with in a car with no radio, and since it's winter, no heat.
Right.
So we got to choose between these. I usually go second, and Tiny used to go first. But Tiny found this great artificial intelligence thing that I hate to admit it, but it's funnier than I am. And he knows it's funnier than him because he's gone to it full time. So I'm going to do mine first.
Yeah.
And then we'll end with the artificial intelligence. But I do have a pen. We'll compare. How about that?
There you go.
Okay. And we'll see if I can even see this. Sophie Loren, I'm marrying.
Oh.
She is, boy, I can't read this.
Uh-oh.
Okay, she was only married once.
Okay.
Now, all these people, their spouse is dead or spouses because they're 90.
Right.
But she was a big sports fan.
Mm-hmm.
And, okay, you'd like this about her favorite luxury item, a pizza oven.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I like her.
Yeah.
So I'm marrying Sophia Loren for that.
That's
pretty good.
a good one.
Yeah. Judy Dench.
Mm-hmm.
I am going up the St. Louis Arch with her. Why am I doing this? Okay. She's only been married once too.
Okay.
So she's a pretty good woman. She's also a sports fan.
Hmm.
Now they're both into soccer
because
that's where they live, but I can't hold that against them.
Whatever. Yeah.
If I brought them over, that's like our sports.
Sure.
She's into 180 charities that she gives money to.
Wow.
So I figure in my
loaded.
Exactly. So in my time up there with her, Willie will sing her some songs, smoke some weed, and we'll see if she can give some money to that Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk charity. What do you think? So that's why I'm going to the Arch with her.
Yes.
Shirley MacLaine. Oh, I'm killing her. First of all.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm killing her because she believes in reincarnation. We'll see what the fuck she can come back as. I don't know what she comes back as, but we'll see right away. And she has to be preparing for this shit because
she's 91.
Exactly. Shirley Jones, I'm taking to Centralia because I kind of, first of all, she's a local.
I don't think I
did. She grew up in Charleroi, I think.
Oh.
And I think she would have great Partridge Family stories.
Yeah.
So I think I would enjoy the trip with her, talk about the Partridge Family.
Sure.
Tina Louise is next. That's right. I didn't mention all the people, but I guess I am now.
Well, that's all right.
All right. Tina Louise was Ginger in the Gilligan's Island.
Yeah.
I'm going to Arby's with her. This could go either way. It's going to get messy. There's no way you can not have a beef and cheddar with Arby's sauce and not get it all over you. There's just no way that can happen.
Yeah.
I heard she was a bitch. I heard on the Gilligan's Island.
We've talked about
this.
The
other 6 were pretty normal, and she was a bitch while she was on there.
Mm-hmm.
And, okay, I did this in my research. She went to Miami of Ohio, which I went to grad school at. Now, when you go to a school and there's someone famous, you hear about them all the time. Yeah. I never heard one thing. They didn't even claim her. And they claimed a lot of damn people.
Right.
But they did not claim Tina Louise.
That's something.
Yeah, so as much as I'd like to do Ginger, because she's Ginger,
right?
I want to see how it goes. And if it goes like I think it's going to go, I'm not giving her a napkin. So she's going to be left. I'm going to leave Arby's. She's going to have all that stuff all over her face. And there's what could be worse than a 90-year-old with stuff all over her face and nobody helping her out.
Yep.
If she turns out to be better than I think, I'll help her out, but I'm not normally. Her
relatives will be crying for that power of attorney.
Exactly.
Look at her. She needs help. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Because those royalties from Gilligan's Island have to be huge, right? Okay. Effing Bridget Bardot.
Oh.
But what I'm doing is I'm holding an old picture of her in front while I'm doing it because she was a hot one back in her day. And I didn't really realize that I should have. But
and I'm not putting old pictures up. It's going to be present day pictures. They're going to be on the screen.
God, maybe I should change that. Maybe had I known you were doing that, I didn't use I didn't use hopscotch.
Yeah,
you always used to take hopscotch so you could beat someone.
That's it.
I'm pretty sure I could beat a 90-year-old. So maybe I should have done that, but I'll stick with it.
Okay.
So I'll be able to walk around and say, yeah, I did Bardot.
Yeah.
And Jane Goodall, I am pouring chili on her. Let the apes fucking
wow.
I never liked an ape woman. Let the apes fucking live by themselves. Why does she have to be in there? So I was never as impressed with her as everybody else. I think I just saw a thing about her today. She's giving a speech in Baltimore. That's a good fucking place for her. I'm pouring the chili on her, and I'm not wiping it off either.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. So that's mine.
Yeah.
But now, like I said, this is a change of policy.
Yeah.
These artificial intelligent ones are better than mine. So let's Tiny do your thing.
Two things real quick. First of all, it did everything I asked it to do. Not only that, it didn't pick anything the same like it did last time. It used different categories, and it didn't kill anyone this time. So It didn't. Remember last time?
Yeah.
So it completely.
Wow.
Yeah. So
I'm the only one that killed.
I don't think we have any in common.
Really? Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here, this is straight from AI. The only thing, as I told you in our 2-minute production meeting prior to, the only thing I asked it, I said, can you spice this up somehow? And I think vulgar was the word I used. And it said, you want me to fuck shit up is what it said. And I'm like, sure, I guess. So this is the result of that. I haven't even read all of these all the way through. So let's go.
That's not a surprise.
Yeah. Okay. So the first one, Sophia Loren. They're going to F Sophia Loren.
Okay, why?
Because Sophia Loren is the kind of woman who makes your dick salute on sight.
Well, they went with that vulgar right away, didn't they?
That face, those curves. She's built like a goddamn monument to sin. You wouldn't just fuck Sophia Loren. You'd worship her body like it's the last piece of heaven on earth. The kind of fuck where your legs stop working afterwards and you wake up the next day speaking Italian. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm glad I went first.
Judy Dench.
Okay.
They're marrying Judy Dench.
Okay.
Dame Judy Dench. Say that 3 times real quick. May look like a sweet old British lady, but don't let that fool you. She's got that strict head mistress who will punish you in ways you've never expected energy. You'd marry her thinking you're getting a tea time and crossword puzzles, but she'd have you on a leash calling her Mistress Dench before your honeymoon's over. Plus, she's rich as fuck.
Well, I had a couple similar things. I did the money thing.
Yeah.
Remember, I was trying to get money for our for our podcast.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't quite have all that other stuff down
though. Shirley MacLaine is next. They're going to Arby's with the beef and cheddar.
All right.
Shirley MacLaine is an old Hollywood freak who's been around so many times she's probably invented the casting couch. She'd deep throat a beef and cheddar that could owe her money. They'd casually tell you about the time she banged a young Marlon Brando while wiping cheese off her tits. It'd be a messy, beautiful experience.
I'm not sure I'm even going to do mine anymore. I think we're just going to go with this. Yeah.
Shirley Jones.
Okay.
They are going to spend the day in St. Louis Arch with Willie.
Okay.
Shirley Jones played the ultimate wholesome TV mom, as you mentioned, but don't let that Partridge Family shit fool you. She was surrounded by the horniest, drugged-out rockers of the 70s. Stuck in the Arch with Willie, she'd probably end up baked out of her mind, confessing she once fucked a Rolling Stone while giggling like a schoolgirl.
Speaking... Danny Bonaduce. Is that how you pronounce that?
Bonaduce. Yeah.
Well, that's like a few years ago, he wanted to box people.
Yeah.
I saw a picture of him. He barely fucking walk now. You know that?
Really?
Oh,
No.
yeah. He lost a bunch of weight. He has a cane.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I just thought I'd throw that in there.
There you
for
go.
you Partridge Family fans.
Right. Oh, now see, Tina Louise.
Okay.
She's playing they're playing hopscotch.
All right.
Ginger from Gilligan's Island playing hopscotch. More like tits bouncing like a goddamn trampoline while she giggles and pretends not to notice you staring. Let's be real. You wouldn't play to win. You'd be playing just to watch her jump and imagine all the nasty shit you'd do if you were stranded on an island together.
Oh, good. That's good.
Here we go.
All right. This is the one you sent me, right?
Bridget
They didn't
Bardot.
like Bridget.
They did not like Bridget Bardot.
Not like I did. Go ahead. What are they doing with
Yeah,
her?
they're dumping a bowl of chili on Bridget's head.
Okay.
Because Bardot went from the sex goddess to a crusty old racist, if anyone deserves a scalding pile of meat sludge poured over their head, it's her. That's awesome.
Meat sludge. I'll never eat chili the same way again.
That's fantastic. Maybe it'll shock some fucking decency back into her. Maybe she'll just shriek in French about how immigrants ruin chili. Either way, the sight of that hot mess dripping down her wrinkled face would be a chef's kiss. That might be my favorite.
That's good.
And then
What are they doing with Goodall?
Jay Goodall, they're spending the weekend or spending in the trenches of Afghanistan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
And this is kind of similar to your. She spent years living with wild ass gorillas, so a weekend in Afghanistan would probably be light work for her. While you're shitting yourself every time you hear gunfire, she'd casually be explaining how baboons have better teamwork than the U.S. military while eating bugs for protein. She wouldn't just survive; she'd probably end up befriending the local warlords and writing a book about it.
That's probably true. That's probably true.
So there you go.
Okay.
That thing continues to just outshine itself.
Okay. From here on in, I want you to make sure you add that vulgar part into the thing because that even made it a whole lot fucking better.
Oh, man.
Okay, so
those were fun to read.
Yeah, those are fun to listen to. I hope you had fun too. That's Onion's Coochie and Cat Piss, and that is definitely going to be our most popular segment now. But no, we're not done. We're not done. We still have. It won't be as good as this last one, but we have Samurai Cheddar and Tiny. And I will answer questions so you get to know us better. How about that?
Well, I believe in UFOs. That's what gets me every time.
Welcome back to Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk. This is our last segment, Samurai Cheddar. And I'm supposed to leave a little space there for you, aren't I?
We make it work.
Okay. Samurai Cheddar is, we've had enough fun and frivolity. Now you get to know us up close and personal because you after watching this, you probably want to be our friends, right? Even though that's all that's watching, and even those aren't our friends because our friends don't actually watch. So our acquaintances watch, I think, right?
Something like that.
Okay. Tiny has not heard these questions. These are non-sexual would you rather questions. I wrote them down, but I gave very, very little thought to them. So you're going to hear. Hope you enjoyed Onion's Coochie and Cat Piss is what I'm saying, because this probably isn't going to be as good. But we do have the Rodney Dangerfield quote at the end. Is that a little tease for you to keep watching till the very end? Okay, Tiny.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather be able to read minds or be able to move objects?
Whoa. Read minds, because then I could find somebody to move shit for me.
Who would move shit for you?
I'll figure somebody out.
Okay. Well, good. I'm glad you said that. I don't give a fuck what people think. I can give a shit.
Yeah.
I know what I think, and what they think is probably wrong.
Yeah.
So, I'd like to be able to move objects.
Although you're thinking, if I could move objects, I'd maybe organize my record collection.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be organized. It would just, you'd move it from here to here. Now, I could start my own moving company.
Oh, there you go.
I'd move the truck, open the damn thing with my mind, and move all that shit in there.
Yeah.
So, I got a side gig. What
There
was
you
your
go.
side gig going to be? Oh, being a villain.
A villain.
Yeah. That would be good for you, though.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you guys get that reference, or didn't you fucking even pay attention back 40 minutes ago? Okay. Would you rather have a lifetime supply of your favorite food or have a lifetime supply of your favorite beverage?
Ooh. I'm going to say food. Maybe you're going to be surprised to hear that.
Do you have an explanation? Or is this enough?
I switch up my beverage. I mean, just everyone's seen over the time of the show, I've switched my beverage up quite a bit. I can eat the same thing forever. So, yeah.
Well, the reason I'm going with that same thing is I think this week I drank my lifetime supply of my favorite beverage. I had a couple of rough nights here this week, so I'm going with food because my beverage, that's already a done deal. And there's a lot of people that said I did the lifetime beverage back in college.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm going with.
Okay.
And since I went to a college town, I felt like I was in college again.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay. Question number 3.
What would your food be?
I got to pick one.
I guess it didn't.
Is Italian food? Is that too?
I was going to kind of say something along those lines.
What would yours be?
I'd probably say Italian because like pizza counts for that.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
So I'd probably go that route too.
Although I forget if we talked about this last week or not. Sully said when on his Mediterranean cruise, the worst food he had was pizza in Italy.
I know.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And
know?
we'll have Sully come on here and talk about that. No, we won't because he's not allowed. He's not allowed to join us. No. He can join us at beer night, but not here.
Yeah.
Okay.
No record.
That's right. Which must mean his wife's pretty fucking smart. By the way, those of you that are watching right now, you're one of the few. But in 2054, when we're dead, we're going to be popular as shit.
That's
so
right.
If you're young, jump on the bandwagon now, and you can say, yeah, I watched those guys way back when.
Think about how much these set lists are going to be worth.
Oh, they're going to be worth a lot.
Yeah.
So either come to my house or Tiny's and steal them now.
That's right.
Because they're going to be worth a lot. And, I guess do I got to change that to 2055? No, I've been going 2054. So it's only 29 years you have to wait. That's not that bad.
That's right.
All right. Would you rather have the power to feel no physical pain or the power to feel no emotional pain?
I'm half dead inside anyway, so I'm taking the physical thing. If I wasn't in pain all the time, I'd be great. No emotional. Fuck that. What is that? I don't know.
Once again, I hate to agree with you, but yeah, that emotional pain thing, that's fucking overrated. Get over that shit quick as hell.
Absolutely.
If something fucking hurts, it hurts a long time.
Yes.
Yeah. Emotional pain, have a couple of drinks.
Yeah.
It'll be okay.
Fuck that.
Exactly.
Emotions.
Okay. So we'd both rather have no physical pain. By the way, there's a movie coming out called Novocaine, where the guy feels no physical pain. It's coming out next month, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if you want to see how that works,
there you go.
Go see Novocaine. And I don't have a dog in a fight.
Yeah.
I saw that in previews.
I thought maybe your buddy produced it or something.
No. He doesn't produce anything that good. Okay. Hope he doesn't watch anymore.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
All right. Would you rather? This is this is a new feature of the fourth Would You Rather question.
Yeah.
Of who he'd rather get drunk with. Would you rather get drunk with Patrick Mahomes or Travis Kelce?
Oh.
You can take time to think because they can pause, but don't take too much time to think because this is a podcast.
Yeah, and our heat just ran out. Did you hear it?
Oh, fuck. Okay. You have no time.
Go.
Yeah, Mahomes or Kelce?
I'll take Kelce. I know he's popular and everything right now. He's going to be in the new Adam Sandler movie. They're doing another golf one.
Yeah.
He's going to
Happy
be in
Gilmore.
that. Yeah, so I'm not a fan of hers, but she's got to have something to say of interest. I would hope, right? Maybe not. I don't know. Or she's boring. I don't really know much about her. Okay,
and then I'm going to take this two ways. I think I'd rather get drunk with Travis Kelce too.
Yeah,
but I think if the question was who would you rather have lunch with, I think I'd go with Patrick Mahomes. I think Kelce would be more fun to get drunk with, but I think Mahomes might be a little more interesting if I was sober.
Yeah, he's a little more.
To him. Yeah, and I don't know this shit, but it's our podcast. We can say what the fuck we want
That's
to.
right.
And if you're 18 or below, you just like we said, lie. Just check that box.
A couple years.
Yeah. So who would you rather have lunch with? Still Kelce or?
No, you're probably right. I think, you know, and I think I would think, well, maybe not with Taylor Swift if he has more pull, like Hollywood political type stuff. I don't know if Mahomes does or not. I feel like he's more the everybody's sports thing. He's their guy, but like Kelsey has that. He has the humanoid's attention because of what's her name, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. But
So,
I don't have anything against her, but
nah.
I don't have anything for her either. You know, of course, I don't like Mahomes' wife either that much.
Oh, why is that?
Just because I think she wants. She saw all the attention Taylor gets, so now she tries to put her face in everything too. She's not the one throwing touchdown passes.
Right.
She's not the one winning 3 Super Bowls. Not 4. Not 4. Matter of fact, maybe I should say I don't want to be with any of these 2 losers. Maybe I want to see Saquon Barkley.
There you go.
Yeah, or Hurts because they can fucking play better.
Yeah,
you know?
right.
Okay. I think that brings us to the end of Would You Rather.
Uh-oh.
All right. And I appreciate you staying with us all this time. This might be one of our longest ones. Hope it was worth it. But I promised you a Rodney Dangerfield quote, and I have it here. Rodney said, I told my dentist my teeth were going yellow. He told me to wear a brown tie. I told that to my wife, and she didn't laugh. How can you not laugh at that? Yeah, I think so, too. Okay. That concludes number 91. 91. We're coming to that number 100. We're marching toward that. And do you have any ideas of what we're going to do?
I don't know. I just wanted to get warm. I'm so fucking tired of doing this in the cold. I'm cold again.
And we're doing this for you. You think the cathedral? I know the cathedral looks like some very big time
Elegant.
studio. Yeah. But that's actually a garage door with cardboard over the windows. So we're not really as big time as you think. So anyway, yeah. But I don't think
we're
gonna
have anything other.
We're not going to get any warm weather for a few more weeks. So I'd buy some more propane if you can. But anyway, thank you for staying with us. The only Category 5 podcast in the universe. We're one of the few immersive podcasts in the Mid-Atlantic states, and we are the hardest working podcast in 4 states. Count them 4. And I think there's some other shit, but I can't remember.
We're characters.
Oh, that's right. We're fictional characters, but we're real. And how do we do it? It's not easy. It's not easy. Stay tuned because we're the hardest working. We'll be back next week with number 92.